All right, welcome back to the Daily Facts, and this is part three of the Yuck indictment. So let's get into it. We left off at 27 here. On or about August 11, 2004, during a security briefing the FBI conducted with Ma, the FBI advised Ma that because he was working in a controlled security environment designed for the storage of classified materials, he could not use any personal devices, including laptop computers, cellular telephones, personal digital assistants, digital cameras, or removable media to perform his duties, including translating materials or storing FBI information. Additionally, the FBI instructed Ma that he was never to remove any document or digital material from the secure FBI workspace. Your affiant knows from his years of work in FBI secure spaces that all employees and contractors are trained and instructed on the importance of security protocols, including the prohibition against bringing photographic equipment, digital media, and mobile devices into secure space designed for the handling, storage, and discussion of classified information. As a former employee of the CIA, Ma was instructed on the protocols and procedures regarding devices that could not be brought into secure workspaces. In addition, Ma also understood that he could not depart secure workspaces with classified information unless specifically authorized to do so. In August 2004, Ma began work for the FBI Honolulu field office as a Chinese language contract linguist. As a part of his employment, Ma understood he would have access to classified U.S. national defense information. The investigation has revealed that between in or about August 2004 and in or about November 2010, Ma regularly gathered documents marked with U.S. classification markings from the secure FBI workspace with the intent to provide them to his MSS handlers during regular trips he made to China. On or about September 8, 2004, while working in the secure FBI workspace, Ma used his assigned FBI computer to burn onto a CD-ROM disk digital photographic images of documents related to guided missile and weapon system technology research. On or about July 27, 2005, in violation of FBI policy and the security protocols upon which he had been instructed, Ma brought a digital camera into the secure FBI workspace and photographed translation documents. On or about August 18, 2005, Ma brought a digital camera into the secure FBI workspace and photographed translation documents. On or about August 22nd, 2005, Ma brought a digital camera into the secure FBI workspace and photographed translation documents. On or about August 26, 2005, Ma brought a digital camera into the secure FBI workspace and photographed translation documents. On or about August 6, 2005, Ma brought a digital camera into the secure FBI workspace and photographed translation documents. On or about September 12, 2005, Ma brought a digital camera into the secure FBI workspace and photographed translation documents. On or about September 16, 2005, Ma brought a digital camera into the secure FBI workspace and photographed translation documents. On or about October 3, 2005, Ma brought a digital camera into the secure FBI workspace and photographed translation documents. In or about February 2006, Ma exchanged several email messages and phone calls with MSS IOs. In the exchanges, they discussed Ma's upcoming travel plans to Shanghai in late February 2006. The MSS officers told Ma they would book Ma's hotel and pick him up from the airport. On or about February 17th, 2006, Ma departed Honolulu, Hawaii for Shanghai PRC via Narita International Airport in Tokyo, Japan. On or about February 23rd, 2006, Ma returned to the Honolulu International Airport, arriving from Tokyo following his travel in Shanghai. During customs screening, CBP agents interviewed and searched Ma during the interview. CBP determined that Ma was in possession of $20,000 in U.S. currency. In addition, Ma had a set of golf clubs he did not previously own. On or about February 23, 2006, Ma forwarded 2 email messages from his personal email account to the MSS. The first email message contained information regarding classified CIA activities. The second email message was an email message Ma had received from a Taiwanese diplomatic official. On or about February 27, 2006, Ma sent CC1 an email message to advise CC1 that Ma was going to forward to CC1 photographs of suspected human sources that MSS operatives wanted CC1 to identify. On or about March 2nd, 2006, Ma telephoned CC1 at the request of the MSS to inquire with CC1 as to the identities of the persons in the photographs sent to Ma by the MSS, which MA in turn sent to CC1. CC1 agreed to provide Ma and the MSS with the identities of the individuals in the photographs. On or about March 6, 2006, Ma received an email message from the MSS with an attachment consisting of 1 photo of 5 puppies sitting on a park bench. The FBI assesses that this photograph was sent in order to prompt Ma to arrange for CC1 to provide identity information on 5 individuals who had been suspected human sources. On or about March 16, 2006, Ma possessed at his residence a digital memory card with photographs of 5 individuals, 1 picture of a piece of paper with names written in Chinese labeled A through E, and 8 photographs of a document that had been removed from the secure FBI workspace. On or about March 28, 2006, CC1 sent an email message to Ma wherein CC1 identified 2 of the 5 individuals depicted in the photographs provided by the MSS. On or about May 31, 2006, Ma arranged for his wife to fly to Shanghai PRC. The FBI assesses that one purpose of this trip was for Ma's wife to meet with Ma's MSS contacts, and the investigation has revealed that Ma's wife likely delivered a laptop computer to the MSS during this trip. On or about June 10, 2006, one of Ma's MSS handlers sent Ma an email message thanking him for sending his wife and delivering the present. On or about June 16, 2006, Ma departed Honolulu for Hong Kong for the purpose of meeting with his MSS handlers. On or about July 15, 2006, Ma returned to Honolulu from China and declared $7,000 in U.S. currency to CBP at the Honolulu International Airport. On or about May 2, 2007, Ma photocopied and removed copies of the translation and documents from the secure FBI workspace. On or about October 24, 2007, Ma photocopied and removed copies of translation documents from the secure FBI workspace. On or about March 27, 2008, Ma photocopied and removed copies of translation documents from the secure FBI workspace. On or about May 8th, 2008, Ma photocopied and removed copies of translation documents from the secure FBI workspace. On or about June 2nd, 2008, one of Ma's MSS handlers telephoned Ma and said his company would have a lot of work orders this year. On or about August 15th, 2008, one of Ma's MSS handlers telephoned Ma and reminded Ma to call him if a good opportunity arises. On or about February 3rd, 2009, Ma photographed and removed documents with classification markings from the secure FBI workspace and removed copies of translation documents from the secure FBI workspace. On or about April 21st, 2009, Ma photocopied and removed documents with classification markings from the secure FBI workspace. On or about December 2nd, 2009, during a telephone conversation, CC1 told Ma that CC1 had met with an MSS contact in Yan'an, China, during a recent trip to China. On or about January 14th, 2010, Ma photographed documents in the secure FBI workspace with his cellular telephone. On or about March 6, 2010, one of Ma's MSS handlers telephoned him to discuss meeting in Hong Kong in late March. Approximately 1 hour after this call, the MSS handler called Ma again, and they confirmed Ma's travel schedule to Hong Kong. During this call, the MSS handler advised Ma that his leadership was eager to meet Ma. On or about March 17, 2010, Ma boarded a flight from Honolulu to Seoul, South Korea. In his possession as he boarded the flight was a document with secret classified markings that Ma had taken from the secure FBI workspace. In addition, Ma possessed a Chinese language document that he had improperly removed from the secure FBI workspace. On or about March 31st, 2010, Ma sent one of his MSS handlers an email message requesting reimbursement for business expenses. Ma provided the bank account number at a Hong Kong bank for payment purposes. On or about May 17, 2010, Ma received a telephone call from an MSS officer. During the ensuing conversation, the MSS officer apologized for not seeing Ma during Ma's recent travel to China and extended an invitation to meet in Shanghai in the future. During the call, the MSS officer told Ma he should communicate with CC1 more often and determine if CC1 would be willing to discuss their business venture. In the experience of your affiant and the collective experience of other counterintelligence agents with whom I have worked on this investigation, it is not unusual for espionage actors and foreign counterintelligence agents to utilize substitute terminology when discussing their activities. In this investigation, MSS officers commonly use the term business to discuss Ma's espionage activities conducted on their behalf. On or about May 19, 2010, Ma sent one of his MSS handlers an email message telling the officer he needed money when he was next in Hong Kong. On or about August 28, 2010, Ma received a telephone call from an MSS officer. During the conversation, the MSS officer inquired how business was going and invited Ma to visit with him in Shanghai, preferably in March 2011. On or about November 2nd, 2010, Ma inserted a digital storage device into his FBI computer at the secure FBI workspace. On or about November 23rd, 2010, Ma inserted a digital storage device into his FBI computer at the secure FBI workspace. On or about November 30th, 2010, Ma inserted a digital storage device into his FBI computer at the secure FBI workspace. In January 2019, the FBI conducted an undercover contact with Ma. An FBI undercover employee, UCE, posing as a representative of the MSS, conducted a meeting with Ma in Ma's Honolulu business office. The UCE showed Ma a copy of the video recording of the March 26, 2001 meeting described above as a mechanism to convince Ma that the UCE truly was employed by the MSS, and asked Ma for assistance in identifying certain parties present during the March 2001 meetings. The UCE told Ma that the UCE was conducting an investigation on behalf of the PRC government into how Ma had been treated, including the amount he had been compensated by certain MSS officers. After seeing the video recording of the March 26, 2001 meeting where Ma and CC1 provided classified information to the MSS, Ma appeared to be convinced that the UCE truly was a representative of the MSS. Ma then told the UCE that Ma had provided classified information to the MSS and that he had continued to work with some of the MSS officials present in the video recording of the March 26, 2001 meeting. Ma then assisted the UCE in identifying some of the MSS officials present during the meeting using the videotape. During the meeting with the UCE, Ma verified the authenticity of the video recording of the March 26, 2001 meeting and confirmed that it accurately depicted the persons present during the meeting, including himself, CC1, and several MSS officers. Screenshot from the covert video and auto recording made by the UCE during the meeting with Ma in January 2019. On March 13, 2019, the UCE called Ma to ask if he would meet with him again. Ma agreed and met with the UCE. On this occasion, the UCE provided Ma with $2,000 cash in U.S. currency. The UCE told Ma the money was to acknowledge his work on behalf of China. Ma accepted the money and counted it. See screenshots from UCE video below. See also Exhibit A. Ma told the UCE that he was willing to continue to help the MSS and confirmed that he had provided multiple items of valuable U.S. government information to the MSS during the time he worked for the FBI. Ma counting $2,000 provided to him by UCE as a token of appreciation for his work on behalf of China. On August 12, 2020, the UCE met again with Ma. On this occasion, the UCE provided Ma with $2,000 cash in U.S. currency contained within a red envelope. The UCE told Ma that the money was from his employer in appreciation of Ma's efforts to assist him. Ma accepted the money, counted it, and placed the envelope containing the money in his pants pocket. Ma told the UCE during the meeting that he wanted the motherland to succeed. The UCE asked Ma about his past work with the MSS. Ma told the UCE that A, he had already given the MSS all of the information he possessed. B, a lot of the information he provided to the MSS was contained on a laptop computer that had been given to him by his MSS handler and that he returned. C, Ma was first approached by the MSS when he was living in China, and that the MSS officer who approached him was direct and open about his affiliation with the Chinese government. And D, the reason the MSS approached him was to get to CC1, whose membership in an anti-communist organization was viewed as a threat by the Chinese government. During the meeting, Ma also told the UCE that he was willing to continue to help the Chinese government, possibly as a consultant, but that he would prefer to discuss opportunities after the COVID-19 pandemic has subsided. Based on the above facts, your affiant asserts that there is probable cause to believe that Ma conspired with CC1 and multiple PRC intelligence officers to gather and communicate national defense information of the United States to the PRC in violation of 18 U.S.C. Section 794 A and C. And it's signed Chris Jensen, Special Agent, Federal Bureau of Investigation. Sworn and subscribed before me this 13th day of August 2020. And that concludes our review of the Alexander Yuk Ching Ma indictment. All right, so let's go over the facts from the Alexander Ching Yuk Ma court case. So Ma is 67 years old, and he is a naturalized United States citizen, and he resides in Honolulu, Hawaii. He was born in Hong Kong in 1952, and he came to Honolulu, Hawaii in or around 1968. He joined the CIA in 1982. Now, as we know, his co-conspirator in the selling of secrets to China, his co-conspirator is an 85-year-old naturalized U.S. citizen who resides in Los Angeles, California. He was born in Shanghai, People's Republic of China, and came to the United States in 1961. He is related by blood to Ma, and he joined the CIA in 1967. Throughout their careers, as a prerequisite to their access to classified information, Ma and CC1 both signed several non-disclosure agreements. Beginning at least by early 2001, former CIA officer Ma became a compromised asset of the MSS. And lastly, on or about May 31st, 2006, Ma arranged for his wife to fly to Shanghai. And in that exchange, it is believed that she gave them a laptop to the MSS. That's what's being alleged. So those are some of the major facts from the Alexander Ching Yuk Ma court case. I do hope you enjoyed this. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment below, and we'll talk again soon. Bye.